Talking with Words.
Welcome back to Talking with Words. You're here with Rob. Introduce yourself.
Debbie.
And Ryan.
And we have a very special guest. If you have not found out previously, Debbie is my bonus mother, and she is a heaven to Betsy sweetheart. Heavens to Betsy?
It's okay.
She also is my reading buddy because she reads... Why are you praying?
It just seemed like a good idea at the time.
All right. Well, I won't fault you for that. Tonight, we're going to watch a Stephen King adaptation called The Night Flier, which, if you have not heard of it, is a 1997 short film described as a reporter is on the trail of a vampiric murderer who travels by plane. This stars Miguel Ferreira. The end. It's a low budget. This is one of those that kind of stuck with me for a while because I read this right before the show came out. And Deb, would you do the Parents Guide for us?
Parents Guide. Rated R for horror, violence, gore, and strong language. Sex and nudity, none. Violence and gore, severe. Profanity, moderate. Alcohol, drugs, and smoking, mild. Frightening and intense scenes, moderate.
I love
Beautiful.
the separation between Debbie and Sally. Frightening, intense scenes, severe.
We sounded exactly alike.
You sound so different.
Oh, you think?
Yes.
Holy shit, yes.
Yeah,
She had no accent when she just talked.
Oh, I thought she said severe. Just
maybe one word.
Where did you grow up originally?
All over.
You want to get more specific?
I was born in Texas. Never lived there. I was all over the United States and South America.
In South America. You were in Brazil, right?
Brazil and Venezuela.
Venezuela.
Mm-hmm.
That sounds more like Sally.
Venezuela.
I'd get Kenny on here, but he'd fall asleep halfway into the intro.
Yes.
His eyes will be open.
Right.
All right, we are going to watch Night Flyer, and listen, if you are listening at this point, I want every single question you have about this movie to be directed directly to Debbie. Ryan and I are answering no questions this episode. I can tell by looking on her face that she's really, really excited. Let's watch this movie, and let's talk about a plane vampire. You ready, Debbie?
Oh, I can hardly wait. Anticipation is killing me.
Oh, shit. I'm so lucky to have in-laws I like. Let's get after it! All right, well, we just watched Night Flyer, and I realized that no one in the world wants to watch those except for me. Debbie, what'd you think?
I think Richard sounded just like Jack Webb on Dragnet.
Well, for you young souls, Dragnet was a show on cable back in the day. Yep, there you go.
That was it.
Ryan?
I mean, it was kind of fun. Sort of.
You were asleep for a little while.
Like 3 minutes.
All right.
It was okay. A little predictable, but
I mean,
you saw it coming 9 minutes in.
This was a 1993
7.
novel or a short story though.
Oh, yeah.
In Nightmares and Dreamscapes. I'll run through the base for the most part. Also, we had Miguel Ferreira, and this guy was in RoboCop, Traffic, Twin Peaks. He was Lloyd in The Stand. He was in The Shining TV series.
Oh, yeah.
He died 6 years ago. Phenomenal actor. And he's always just an ass. And in this, he does it balls to the wall. I mean, he's just an asshole the entire time.
Yeah. I can't recall him ever playing a nice character.
I don't think he ever did.
Yeah, probably not.
Chris, you want to go to the books on that one? Let us know what you find. When I watched this the first time, I am a avid Stephen King fan, so I obviously read the book, and then I think this is an HBO production, and this is one of those few HBO movies that pretty close to the book, and even the end where they kind of tricked him. I remember thinking like, yeah, they did a good job. I enjoyed it enough.
You watched it more than once?
That's my bonus mom, ladies and gentlemen. And she said that because she wants to watch it again immediately. Yeah, I've seen this about 9 times.
Oh,
Really?
I've got time on my hands. Well, then I had kids.
Wow.
You want to just run through this real quick, Ryan?
yep.
Even though you didn't watch it?
Watch most of it.
There's a couple things. We're going to just
Yep.
do this real quick because Debbie obviously loved this, and I don't want her to talk too much about it because I don't want her to spoil it for anyone.
Oh, I wouldn't think of that.
You're a sweetheart.
Yeah.
Thank you for not spoiling it for it. One of the things I noticed this time, you said it when we were watching it, was the night flyer quotes was Dwight Renfield.
Yeah.
And they said in it, Dwight was the name of the actor that played Renfield in the old Dracula movie.
Yep.
Also, in this, he was driving a Cessna 338 or 337, but on the nose cone it said 338, but 337 added up equals 13.
Yeah.
Just one of those things I do with any Stephen King novel. You add the numbers together.
The plane was originally hangared out of Derry.
Derry, Maine, which is most of Stephen King's. You also had a cornfield background. You had an angry dog, the Cujo. You had a bar sign, which read, it was actually backwards in the shot, and it said reef. And if you turn it around, it said fear.
Right.
You had the napkin with stop
now. Yeah.
You had mic setting of 11990, which is a 19 reference, which is Stephen King through and through. I also just love the blood piss in this one. That always stuck with me. Of the
Your favorite
vampire.
scene?
The vampire, because you can't see him in the mirror,
Right.
and when he takes a piss and it's blood. That was one of the things that when I read the book, I was like, oh, that's good.
All you see is hitting the urinal and
Yeah.
can't actually see him till he turns around.
That was a good one. Richard D's nuts.
Yep.
He stayed in the Falling Star Motel. As a reference to Lucifer and the whole Morning Star.
Yeah.
Maine, New York, Massachusetts. The murder cover, which was the D's character.
D's what?
Oh, and then I like the line of never believe what you publish and publish
what you believe.
Don't publish what you believe.
Right.
Debbie, what you got?
I thought it was terribly interesting.
Did you say that in the right order?
Well, I didn't get all the references that you did because I just watched it to enjoy it. It was a lot of blood.
What did you think of the reveal, the vampire at the end, and all that fun stuff? I mean, it was a Stephen King. You know Stephen King. You're a
Yeah.
reader.
I knew that was going to happen
Fantastic.
when we saw the photograph album. Oh, but I can't tell.
Oh,
But I'm not giving anything away.
You can tell anything.
Spoilers.
Our people want spoilers.
Well, anyway, it was pretty predictable,
So
but it was okay.
you're gonna watch it again?
No. I never watch one twice.
What was your favorite part of this?
Favorite part was Jimmy Olsen.
She was good.
She was going to be another Richard Dees.
Well, I think she now is another Richard
Well,
Dees.
True.
She took over.
Well, I know. I wasn't going to give that away.
Anything else you enjoyed about this film, other than just spending time with your son-in-law, your favorite son-in-law?
That was my favorite part. I thoroughly enjoyed that. There was, if you like blood, which you do,
God knows I do.
You would love the movie. Other than that, and the guy sounds like Jack Webb, which was also good. I mean, he had the voice.
Richard Dees. Yeah, I'm with you now.
That's about it.
I tell you what, you have a voice for a podcast. You should be on every one.
No.
Look at her just look at her just getting exhausted thinking about doing one more.
Oh. I'm going to think exhausted in the morning about 5 o'clock.
We're gonna have to start doing it at noon.
Yes,
We'll have brunch casts.
definitely.
I support that.
Ryan,
It was,
oh man, these
oh,
breaths.
yeah. I mean, it was okay. It was very predictable. You know, you figured it out 17 minutes in.
Yep.
You knew what was going to happen, but the blood and gore, the severe blood and gore,
Oh yes, the
was
severe.
spectacular.
Debbie warned us
Yeah.
there would be severe blood and gore.
That's,
I mean, I got excited at that, but no, I mean, it was, I got to agree with Debbie.
Man, I
I'm not going to
can't-
watch this again.
I love those fucking pauses. God damn it.
I don't want to bore you while you're editing.
Oh, you son of a bitch.
No, I mean, it was okay. I like most Stephen King stuff. This was on the lower end for,
his
this
best
is-
work.
This is
It
not
Yeah.
was.
top echelon of the Stephen King into film.
yeah.
This was late 90s. We had, I mean, if you want to watch a Stephen King movie or film in the late 90s or early 2000s, go watch Hearts of Atlantis because it's way, way better.
I will say the scene you were super jazzed about was pretty spectacular.
I love that scene.
That not final scene, but towards the end, the bathroom scene.
Yeah.
That was pretty solid. I enjoyed that one.
The vampire mirror piss.
Yeah.
You don't get that a lot. I mean, Debbie, when it came across, she was like, oh shit, I love this so much.
I know. That was wonderful.
All right, cut that.
No,
We're
it's-
going to have that as our.
No, I mean that was a good part. There were a handful of really good scenes, but there wasn't like collectively as a whole. It's just kind of like, eh.
And you're also making this off of a 36 page short story,
Right.
and you're stretching it over an hour and a half.
90 minutes. Yeah.
And that was tough.
That's what
They
she
had to
said.
work at that.
They did. They really did. I had higher hopes for it. I haven't seen it for a long time. I still love.
Since 97.
I still love Miguel Ferreira. I mean,
He crushed it. I loved
he's
his
a great
character.
actor. I mean, that's really his go-to for
Right.
characters. But yeah, it's gonna go off the radar for a while, I think.
Wasn't as good as you remembered.
I mean, I like movies, but it's HBO in the 90s.
It's better than the first movie we tried to watch tonight. So
Yep. We had to turn off Indiana Jones because it was fucking garbage.
that was rough.
The new one?
Yeah.
Oh.
Have you seen the new one?
No,
Well, shit.
but I heard it was pretty bad.
We tried to watch it, and it was all CGI. Well, you know how when you watch the first three, I don't count Crystal Skull. It starts out with
The real Indiana Jones movies.
a 10-minute little escapade, and you've got that feel good moment. We watched 20 minutes, and it was all just horseshit. And there was no feel good little.
I didn't feel good about it.
There was no, I'm Indiana Jones and I got away with this and it's going to go to. It was just bad.
That's what
It
I've
was
heard.
Him pretending to be a Nazi the whole time.
And I think we need Hollywood to take a beat, call me, and let me write the next 40 movies in general,
I'll support that.
across the board.
Hey, I'll support that.
That's two. All right, Hollywood.
Waiting on the call.
Damn. Satyrs for suckers, baby. Get on it. All right. I already know no one else wants to talk about this. Debbie, I am so happy that you stayed awake and you were a trooper
Hey,
and you did a podcast.
thank you. It was my first.
If you
was
don't
fun.
know Debbie Willock, this is
Bless you.
a living saint of a woman. She
And
takes.
you made her watch this film.
I didn't say I was a saint. She takes
It
care of my
became a
kids.
quest.
She raised the glorious Sally Ann.
Oh,
She takes care of me most of the time.
I try to.
You do a pretty good job. I'm gonna black out later, but thank you for joining us.
Thank you for
You're welcome
asking
anytime.
me. Thank
You're welcome
you.
anytime.
Thank you. What are we going to see next time?
You know what? I'm gonna let
Could
you
I
pick.
choose?
I'm gonna let you pick next time.
Yay. All right.
As long as it's not fucking Wizard of Oz. I cannot watch that movie again. The girls watched that so many times.
Yeah.
It broke me.
No. We'll get a good murder mystery.
Debbie does Dallas.
There you go.
All right. Hey, thank you for listening to Talking with Words. You can check out all of our stuff. You can go to robgilchristbooks.com. Go check out Saturn is for Suckers. Check out Tides of Shadow. Debbie is going to be on her own website the next few days. You can catch her live. Buck is going to be at Rocklahoma. You will catch him on his OnlyFans, I believe. Is that? Are you,
Yep.
are you wearing a one piece?
Something like that.
Also, Northwest Arkansas Music Works, NWA Music Works. They are the largest distributor of Fender guitar parts in America. If you are in the Northwest Arkansas region, go check them out and mention Talking with Words, and you get a 10% discount. Go to Doe's, ask for Matt, and punch him in the nuts, and he will kick you out. Also, go down in Bentonville, Big Weenies food truck, hot dogs, burgers, chicken. It's all phenomenal. Tell Jeff that Talking with Words sent you, and we'll hook you up. We appreciate you listening to us. Time for Charlie?
Yep. Take it away.
Charlie, get it.
Are we